Hi everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. I am so excited today, like so excited. And honestly, this is a good one. This is a good one. Okay, so I'm not a makeup artist, I'm just a consumer of makeup. Too much makeup, really, but nonetheless, a consumer of makeup. And really, eyeshadows. I love eyeshadows. I don't know why, I just do. But I got this one. So I have been doing the Pat McGrath reviews, and I'm going to get back to that. But I had purchased two Sigma palettes, Cinderella and the new Mod. Well, I just did a thing on the Cinderella palette. Granted, I did use colors that I don't usually use, so keep that in mind. But I do feel like that's going to be a palette that I also really like. I have their Enchanted, I have their Warm Neutrals, I think. I have their what is that one? Corderosa. That used to be my favorite. But this one's my new fave. This one, like, I mean, I love the Corderosa. I really do. Like, that is a palette that I can use almost every color in. But this one here, the new Mod. First off, packaging. Beautiful. It's a soft pink, and that's my color, obviously. Love me pinks. It's got like stitching going across it. It says Sigma New Mod. And yes, this is going to get dirty. I already know that, but forget that for now. Because right now, it is beautiful. Absolutely stunning, right? Okay. So then, we open this thing up. Let's just open this thing up. Okay, first off, you got a beautiful brush in here, okay? That you can use. It's just like their regular brushes. Perfect brush, okay? Not going to use it because I don't want to get it dirty. You know, just don't want to do that. But look at these colors. Holy, I don't want to cut. So holy. We'll just go holy, okay? Every single color in this palette, every single color can be used. I can use it. And I'm a beginner. I don't even know what I'm doing half the time. Well, all the time. Let's get real. But there's not a shade in this palette that I couldn't use for something. Like, even that darkest shade, first off, liner, perfect. You know, even if you did want to darken up the outer corner, say you're scared of something that dark, like myself, perfect liner to line with, okay? Then you have the lightest shade. Now, if you're my skin tone, maybe a little lighter, you can use that to even set your eyeshadow base, okay? Like, perfect for that, if that's what you do, you know? So, and if you're darker than me, I guess you could use it to highlight. At least that's what I'm under the what I've been told. Again, I wouldn't know. But for me, I set my eyeshadow base with it because I like to set my eyeshadow base. I don't know why, but I do. But every single color in this palette, I can actually use. There's very few palettes I can say that about. Very few. If any. I mean, especially to have, what is this? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 shades. Yes, I'm double counting to make sure that I can count. So there's 14 shades. Now, usually, like a 9-pan palette, I can almost use all the shades for the most part. Some of them I still can't, though. You know what I mean? Some of them I really can't. So, I just love this palette. I can see where everybody was obsessed with this and talking about it because, like, it is just, first off, it's just up my alley for color story. Second off, you can take this from what everyday look from day to night. I mean, it's just beautiful. Let's get started though. Let's go into sophisticated. Oh, look at the shade. Okay, this for me again. I'm only referencing this. Blah, 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 blah. I can't talk today. I'm like so excited for this. Like, I did that eye and I'm like, no, I'm not doing nothing else till I do get this up, right? Because I'm like all over the place usually. Because obviously I'm doing this from my bedroom, right? So, don't know what I'm doing. But regardless of any of that, like I'm doing laundry or I'm doing dishes or I'm folding clothes or I'm putting them away or I'm getting ready to, put the stain sticks on the clothes of my kids, to get stains out before I pre-wash. And, like, I'm always up and going and doing stuff, right? But no, not today. No. We are going to play right now. I did not want to like wait. Like, look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. And it really took me a second to figure out what I want to put on my lid because there's so many pretty colors here to choose from. I just, you know, went with that because, well, seems to be the prettiest, shiniest, but yet different, but yet not different. Like, to me, I feel like there is a palette in my collection I can create this look from. I feel like I just created this look in a sense, but not really, because this shadow is a little different. But, oh, it's so pretty. Honestly. I just can't get enough. I'm not gonna lie. I can't lie. I mean, I could lie, but there's no point in lying. And the formula, amazing. Okay? Beginner friendly. By the way, I'm using the Sigma brushes. E27. Because why not? Like, if you're going to use the shadow, you might as well use the brushes because, you know, they should work hand in hand. Which they do. But Sigma brushes work with a lot of shadows, so, you know. But I would wait for a sale at the same time, you know? No reason not to get a sale. Why pay more if you don't have to, you know? But it blends out nicely. It's pigmented. And, like, I'm barely dipping because, you know, I know how dark this shade can get because I've already used it. But at the same time, like, I still like to go slow. Okay. And I'm going to take that same shade and run it across the lower lash line with a brush, this brush. So I'm going to take Sophisticated and just run it right along the lower lash line. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to eat. I forgot. It's past lunch. But you know what? I was like, no. No, 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 no. No, ma'am. And I don't know why I'm so excited for this palette. Because it is so neutral. But yet not. It's a rosy neutral. But, like, I just love. I really love the look that I created, to be honest. But, I mean, regardless of that, like, I still like the palette. Okay, let's go into the color New Mod now. And I actually like the way they have this set up because you can kind of go... Oh, wait a second. I just, for my lower lash line, I used the E20. And then for the color New Mod, I'm using the E42. Again, love this brush. If you got hooded eyes, #1 brush right here. Get this brush first. But, like, I was going to eat, but then I was like, no, 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 no. I want to film with this palette so badly. Because, like, this, it's just so pretty. I'm hoping you're seeing it. Like, again, I'm not a professional, like, camera person. Or, you know, having the lighting right or anything like that. But I do try to make sure that, you know, you're getting the best that I can give. Like, really, I just want you to see how easy it is to use the shadows, to see if it's in, you know, something you're going to be interested in. You know, I want you to know if you can use them or not use them, or if it's worth your time and patience. But honestly, it's not going to take you no time to create looks with this palette. Like, seriously, seriously. I'm sorry, I'm so excited, y'all. I know you guys are probably thinking, it is a neutral palette, for real. But it is such a good neutral palette. And not to say I don't have good neutral palettes, because I do. But this one's just good. I mean, that's the best I can give you on it. Why it's so exciting to me. is that it's just really, really good, you know? And easy to work with. Okay, we're going to go into... See, they had to do it. Why'd they have to do it? Vogush? I don't know what that color is. Or that name of that color. But we're just going to put it on the outer corner. Like, they almost had it. I don't know why people have to put in names that are different. Like, just put easy names. And this is a E34. And I'm really just putting that on the outer corner. And like the gradient of these two are really nice. They fade nicely into each other. Which again, Sigma's like that. Their shadows are wonderful. And the only problem I have is, like, they're not in store. So you do have to wait on shipping. However, it's not long. Because I ordered both of these, okay, on the 5th or 6th. And it came in on the 8th. And I didn't pay for expedited shipping or anything. It takes no more than like 3 to 4 days tops for every order I've ever ordered from them. And I've had orders placed on launch day even, and it's not taking long. And I don't pay for expedited shipping. And then they got so many sales right now also. But there's so many people out there that's got codes. No matter what, you get 10% off just with a code. I'm going to take that same shade I just used and run it right on the lash line. And this is also a Sigma E65. And then go back into that first shade, Sophisticated, and the E20, and just smudge that out a little bit. Then I'm going to go into the color Avant-Garde. Now, I'm not going to spray this. So, because of that, I did get a little bit of fallout. Yes, it could have been prevented had I just sprayed it or laid something down on my lid. But I didn't, so that is on me. But just so you know, spray your brush. Or do your eyes first, however you want to do it. But personally, I just spray it. But I didn't want to do that because, you know, I want you to see how it is without being sprayed. Even though I feel like if I spray it, everybody can do that. However, if you lay down a glitter glue, not everybody has that. So that's why I kind of just don't do it. Anything just to be safe. Because maybe somebody doesn't want to spray their brush, but they want to know how the shadow is, you know? Look at this shadow. Oh my gosh. Can you see this shadow? Look at that. This shadow is the most prettiest shadow I've ever laid my eyes on. However, I do think I got something close to this in another palette. But because it lays so nicely, I'm not so sure the shadow I'm thinking of somewhere does that. Now this one, I still got a little bit of fallout. But again, my fault, didn't spray the brush. Okay. Oh, that brush I used was a Sigma E56. Now I'm going to use a Sigma E21, and I'm going to go into Holt. And we're going to put that on the inner corner. Like that. And I mean, look at that look. Is it not so pretty? Can you get this? I'm sure you can create the same look out of another palette. But, like, I can look at this palette and just see so many different looks. Oh, for inner liner, or my waterline, I use the ColourPop. This has become my new favorite one. Blown Away out of the Airbender? Avatar. Airbender? Oh, Lord. Avatar collection. I'm losing my mind, y'all. Like, I just got so excited over this palette for, I don't know, I mean, I know why, because it's up my color store. It's up my alley in Color Story. But I just got excited for it. It's been a while. And it could just be because I'm trying, again, something new. Going in with my Milk Makeup mascara. But there's just something about this palette. All together, like everything. The aesthetic of it, the color story, the formula. Everything that I just love. And I almost wasn't going to get this palette, I'm not going to lie. This and the Cinderella, I kept going back and forth. Because I was going to go and just skip them. Because I do kind of collect all their palettes. In a way. Because I do like their formula so much. And there is a variety in each palette. And they are friendly to travel with. But I don't travel, obviously. I mean, I may go to, like, you know, a state or a different state or something, but it's still not that far. Because I don't usually leave my house because, honestly, the public, I just don't like dealing with it. People are so mean sometimes, or just inconsiderate of other people, that I just don't like being out in it. Like, the world is just a completely different world than I remember from just a couple years back, you know what I mean? In which case, sometimes I like living in my own little world. Because, you know, at least it's nice there. I have a whole world created in my head. I mean, I know it sounds kind of silly, but I do wonder sometimes, like, what if somebody just every day gave somebody a compliment, you know? Or tried to help somebody every day. And not because it's your job, just a random act of kindness. If everybody on earth just decided to do a random act of kindness once a day, I feel like the world would be a better place. I mean, I know that's not going to happen. And not even a better place as in, oh, all the worries will be gone. But I mean, it'll just improve everybody's mood, I feel like. I know I'm being silly. But then I've heard you practice what you preach, so I've been doing it. I don't go out often. But when I do, I try to help someone out. Or, like, for an example, if you're at the cash register and somebody doesn't have the correct amount of money or something, you know, I just finished paying for it. Or if I like somebody's shoes or handbag or shirt or makeup, like, I say it. I used to not be that way, though. Because, I guess in a sense, I just wasn't raised that way, you know? But anymore, I've realized as I've gotten older, and it could be because I've gotten older, life's too short. And like, I don't want to I guess just always be about me, 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 me. You know what I mean? And I like to help people, technically. I like to help people that are wanting to help themselves, for sure. And I guess I got a special place for like single moms. Because, especially young single moms, because I used to be that. And I know how hard it can be. And how frustrating it can be. But that, you know, you will get through it. Just do the best you can. That's all you can do in life, you know? Alright, we're going to stop there with that eye. Oh no. Why did I do that? I knew I was going to do something, y'all. Always do, don't I? Just trying to get them to... Probably should have just curled them, but I was being lazy. And excited to try this palette. Honestly, once I put that lid shade on this eye, it was done. I was like, oh yeah, we're filming now. And I did. But hey, at least I got it filmed early too, you know? But at the same time, it's not my best. Probably should have let that dry a little bit, but hey. Don't want to waste your all's time too much. Alright, so let me let you know right now. If you've been thinking about this palette, it's a yes. It's a, you better get it. I don't know if it's a limited edition to their line or not, but worth every penny. Even if I had to pay full price for it, I'd buy it again. And honestly, with the collection I have, I could see me buying this again, even with the collection I have. And here's why. I'll use this palette. Okay, I'm not putting this away in a drawer. Like, this is going to be on my desk. The two things that are always on my desk is the Gucci palette and the Gucci powder. Not because they're great. Although I know there's mixed feelings about it. It's not bad. But because it's so pretty is why I have it on my, you know, desk. But they're also, I mean, it is quick and easy technically to use. But, I mean, it's mostly decor. I'm not going to lie. But the price point of that is crazy. This, though, is good. This is staying on my desk because this is quick and easy. It could be one shadow. It can be two. It can be three. It could be five. You know what I mean? And it's beautiful looking. Like, the aesthetic of it is just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, Sigma did this. They definitely nailed this. So here's the palette once again. Like, if there's going to be a palette that I would suggest purchasing, it's this one. For sure, hands down, you won't regret it. You really won't. Again, this is the look that I created using that palette. That way you can see. And it was quick and easy, like I said. So, absolutely love this palette. Do you have this palette? Do you like it? Is it your color story? I mean, do you find it easy to work with? Let me know. I'm curious. Because I know we all have different wants and do our makeup differently. So maybe it's not an easy palette for some. I don't know. But let me know. And that's all I got for you today. I'll see you in my next one. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all. That way you're notified when I do upload. I believe I'm going back to my Pat McGrath now. I don't have any other newer palettes. Unless I just want to play with this one some more. Which would be good for me. Maybe not good for YouTube. But for me it would be. Maybe it would be for you because maybe you all purchased it too. And like you want to wear it too every day, you know? I don't know. Let me know. Anyway, or give me some color stories too. Like what colors do you all use and combine together? Because I want to do different looks with it and stuff too. But anyway, stay safe and stay healthy, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.